Hello, how are you? Thank you for joining me. I wanted to speak about when I first moved to the city in Anchorage, Alaska. I came from a small village called Sivunga on St. Lawrence Island in Alaska. And when I moved here, I noticed there was a lot of differences between my culture and the Western culture. One of the first things that I noticed here was that people did not acknowledge each other. I questioned that because where I come from, people always help each other out and say hello to each other. And when I moved here, according to my observation, it seemed like people walked around like zombies. And I used to wonder, how could these people live amongst each other if they don't even acknowledge each other? Another thing that I noticed was the communication style. According to my observations, people in the city spoke at a faster rate and they also sung the English language. In 1997, this is how I used to speak English because my grandfather said it doesn't matter how you say it, it's the words you choose. When my mother was pregnant with me and she lived in the village, it only took her 5 minutes to get from point A to point B. And that is why I was born into this pace. If my mother was pregnant with me and she lived in downtown Manhattan, I would be constantly on the go and I'd always be talking really fast. So, the other things that I also noticed were where I come from, we do not shake hands. In the Western culture, they shake hands out of respect. They also use firm handshakes. A firm handshake in my culture is a sign of challenge, whereas in the Western culture, it's a sign of respect. So, those just give you some ideas of the differences between my culture and the Western culture. If you want to learn more, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and go to my website and request for me to speak. Thank you for joining me.